Hello everyone, welcome back. So here we are back at our app where we left off last, just with some basic text here on the left. And now we're going to start adding some styles with CSS. So I'm going to open this tab up here. And let's start off with styling the body. You may have noticed that in CodePen we don't actually have a body element. So if you open that up, you'll see there's no body element here as well. And that's because CodePen hides that from us, along with some other basic boilerplate stuff like the meta tags and HTML tags. This allows us to start coding our applications faster without worrying about that part of the setup. So to select the body tag, we're just going to type the name of our element, body, and an opening and closing brace. And inside here is where we'll add our styles. And each style consists of a property and a value. So let's go ahead and add a few properties and values to our body. So the first one will be a font family. Set that to sans serif. And on your screen you should see this update automatically on the left as you type it out. And let's give it a margin of 0 and just removes that little bit of spacing we have around our elements. So you just barely notice it, but if we close this, you'll notice that gets pushed a bit out from the edges. If you add that back, it removes that extra spacing. Alright, so I changed the font to sans serif just because I didn't really like that default serif font we had before, but in future lectures I'll show you how you can use an imported Google font from the web instead. Alright, so moving forward, let's create another rule set for the main element that we have. So again, select the element, which is main, the opening and closing brace, and inside here we'll add our styles. So the first one will be a text alignment. So text align for a property, and the value will be center. And this will center that text for us there on the page. And then another one, we'll just do margin top, and we'll set it to something like 75 pixels. And this will just push it down from the top a bit so it's not right up against our top of the window there. Alright, so instead of targeting the main element, we'll actually target the ID just to get some practice using IDs. So if we get rid of that, styling will be removed, and we're going to select that ID, which for that main element is info. So if you copy that, paste it here, and this will apply the styles for us. But the one thing we're actually missing, as you'll notice, the styles weren't actually applied, is the octothorpe or hashtag symbol or number sign, whatever you like to call it. And we use this just to identify IDs. So whenever you want to target an element here that has an ID, you type in the name of the ID preceded by this hashtag here to target it. And then the styles get properly applied to that, as you can see here. Alright, so that's all we'll do for now actually. In the next steps, we'll start using API to grab the user's location and then update the static text to show the user's actual location. Before we dive into that though, let's go through a section on APIs so we have a better understanding before moving forward with this app. So I'll see you there.